So dare to dive deep into comics. Nothing can compare from Gotham's Dark Knight to Marvel's mighty Thor. We'll break it down, leave you wanting more. Separate you on a ride where heroes and villains clash side by side. Whether it's DC or Marvel.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the InnerCityGeeks podcast. It's Steve here. This is episode 370. And joining me today, I got Brian.
What's up?
And I got Alex.
For a second, you came up as he was doing an auction or whatever. Hey, welcome to the InnerCityGeeks podcast. You're going to go 150, 150,
That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do, my man. That's the best way to do it.
But it's like, but I love that though. It is like an auction. Then it's like, and then we got Brian. It's like, oh.
And the rest.
And then there's that guy. And there's that guy. Yeah.
Hey, it's okay, Brian, or whatever.
Yeah,
we always joke around saying, that you're our token, but at the same time, you're more than that.
No. It's pronounced Tolkien.
Yes.
That's it'll call back to that little.
Quite the Tolkien. Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
You thought his name was Tolkien? It's Tolkien.
Yeah.
Like the author.
Yeah. That's always the best.
Mm-hmm.
South Park. Yeah. So today, for this episode, we're not going to do our usual shtick for the show. This episode is going to be the best of 2025. Of course, this episode will be up around New Year's Eve. That's why we're recording it a bit early. Not necessarily early, but you know what I mean.
I mean, we were supposed to record this, like a week or so back, but adulting.
Right, but
adulting.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Shit does
We're
happen.
busy people. Yes. But we are here.
Oh, we're busy bees.
And at least we're not recording this and putting this out in 2026, because then it'd just be
right. Exactly.
dumb.
It would be old.
No, it'll be like, oh no, you guys missed it. So we just put a reminder just in case. Does that work? No. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So we'll be going over our top TV shows, top movies, top music. Something we don't talk a lot of on here is a lot of music, but we do listen to a lot of shit. We do watch a lot of things, obviously.
I mean, you guys have that list or whatever, there was, I, on the other hand, just have a top 5 and some honorable mentions, and that's it.
That's fair. That's fair. It's totally understandable. Yeah, because I only watch limited amount of TV. That's not like movies and shit. But I do have a few things that I've watched, and I actually just added one that I was watching earlier today. That I was telling Alex about. So we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, because I know we talked about it more than once, because when I saw it, well, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. So much fun.
I'm just looking at.
In the words of Pinky, fun, silly willy.
I'm just looking at my list, and I'm just like, damn, that I watched a lot and listened to a lot of shit that all came out from this year.
I listened to some stuff that this year, but when it comes to my like a lot of my music, I go more. I just listen to stuff I like from the past.
I do that too.
That happens.
There were there were a solid, good batch of albums, and I chose my top 5. And my top 5 is not like coming in at number 5. It's just the list is in no particular order. It's just the 5 things of movies and music and TV that I've enjoyed.
There's only one album I enjoyed this year.
The Pokemon the current Pokemon soundtrack?
No.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, that's a good honorable mention. Yeah.
Listen, when it comes to let's say when it comes to like a soundtrack, I still say to this day one of the best soundtracks in movies has to be Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
That's a
that.
good
Batman,
one.
Batman, 1989.
Oh yeah, hell
Entire soundtrack.
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the
It
best one.
goes back that I said it whenever I come to good money, I want to rent out a hall, make it into a museum, and have a
Mm-hmm.
boombox playing Princess
Mm-hmm.
Party Man and just fuck up an exhibit.
And then, as
Yeah,
you
And
should,
yeah.
we're not talking
Like
about
that.
Pimp My Ride exhibit. We're just talking about a general exhibit.
I mean, if you fuck him
Well,
up,
you
then
paid him too. He's
that
probably
might,
broke anyway, so I'm pretty sure it'll be all right.
yeah.
He could be. You know what's funny? He could be probably my Lawrence. Gentlemen, let's put it on minds. Lawrence.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want to talk other great soundtrack, I mean, everybody's introduction to that style of music in the '90s was the soundtrack to The Crow.
That was a
Yeah,
good one.
The Crow's a great one.
The Crow's a great soundtrack.
Yeah,
You know
one
what's
of my favorites. One of my
you know what's
favorites.
one
One
I
of my
know
favorites
Steve
of
would
all
probably
time.
agree with? Freddy versus Jason.
I don't remember that soundtrack.
I was just thinking that one. Yep, I was just about to say it.
Freddy versus
It's a
Jason,
great
right?
fucking soundtrack. Especially
You know what's
for
another
heavy. If you're
you know
like
what's
into
another one,
heavy
even though
music,
the
it's a
movie
really
wasn't
good
great,
soundtrack.
the Resident Evil soundtrack.
The first movie,
Yeah, the first one.
yes,
Yeah, that was pretty good too. Yeah.
because the score was done by
Mario has
Marilyn
to say
Manson.
that it's
Yeah.
Rocket 4, the Rocket 4 soundtrack. Yeah.
But I mean,
Oh
that's just
yeah. Hearts on Fire.
Also,
that's just
Queen of the
legend.
Damned. Queen of the Damned.
Yeah,
Yeah, Queen of the Damned was a great soundtrack. Also, had a lot
There
of
was
good songs,
soundtracks that
a lot of cool ones in
sound.
there.
Yeah, I understand. That. But remember, there was it was the vocals were all done by Jonathan Davis. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, which is great.
I'm trying to
I'm
think
not
of
complaining about that.
I'm trying to think of
That's why I
another.
said it's one of the best soundtracks.
I'm trying to think of another soundtrack that I really loved. Damn,
Judgment Night. That's another great soundtrack too.
I don't remember that one.
Judgment Day was one of the first soundtracks that had like rock and rap at the same time.
Judgment Night. We're talking Emilio Estevez going after trying to run away from Dennis Leary. Judgment Night. Fuck, that movie was great. And I was listening to
Hold on,
Very underrated.
hold on. Judgment Night. Things to check out.
and Judgment Night is not the first movie, and it's in a franchise, because Judgment Day is something different.
Yeah,
no,
totally
no,
different.
no,
Totally
yeah.
different.
Damian Priest was not in the. No.
Yeah. No,
No,
not this time.
remember, it would be Punisher Martinez.
Yeah. Yeah, and Mario did say that the Desperado soundtrack is really good too.
Yeah, and then of course, the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtracks.
Oh, good call, dude. That's another one.
All-
Yeah. Those are really good
especially the first two awesome mixes. The third one
Yeah.
was good. It was very different because it was more modern day music.
ones. And it was also like a goodbye to
Yeah,
the franchise at that point too.
yeah.
Thank you for giving me your money. Now I run DC.
Pretty much.
Ah,
Pretty much. Yeah. So let's begin with the one that we all spoke a lot about, and we've pretty much had a lot of shit to say about. It's movies, because that's one of our things that we're like into. We're all cinephiles here.
mhm.
So
Will you shut your mouth?
You're a cinephile
hey,
with your.
we fit
with-
the
with-
resemblance, dudes.
Oh my god, we're on a list.
You
that's fine,
cinephile.
that's
You and
fine.
your linseed oil.
Yeah,
Oh.
there you go. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
I had to
I swear, I don't
get
know
it?
what they're talking about. I swear.
get it, because you're gonna start making popcorn to go see a movie. Anyway,
Mhm.
wow,
Mhm.
we went there.
Oh, dude, I still remember the whole
We
thing
did.
of
We did.
learning
That's
how to
great.
make the movie theater popcorn the right way.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's the little quart size little orange quart of like seasoning that you
The
get
see
on.
the seasoned salt,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
when it comes to like when you do the popcorn in a certain popper, yet instead of putting like the one button of oil, you press the
Mhm.
second one just so it can so it can go a little quicker, and it can suck up the seasoned salt. But you don't put you put it slightly above
Yeah,
like the minimum that they ask, just so you can have flavor.
yeah. Flavor Call. That's the
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
which you can get
Right.
on
Right.
Amazon
Exactly.
Prime. Not a sponsor.
Nice. Nice.
That'd be
It's all good.
hilarious. You're gonna be in the
It's all
house
good.
now, whatever. You're just making that or whatever. It's like, why is it not the same? Because you don't have a fucking industrial popper in your fucking house.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
basically.
And Orville the Redbucker doesn't work that well either.
No.
What you call me?
Ah,
But yeah, but
So let's
yeah,
begin with our
let's
list.
start this.
Let's-
We're getting too crazy right now.
yeah, because this whole episode would be like a promise, a promise and lead up of the top 25 of stuff, and it'd be like, stay tuned for part 2.
Coming next year.
Stay tuned for part 35.
Coming in February 2026.
Right.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for episode
So
67 of our
let's
top
begin.
25 of 25.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
So, Brian, what you got, Brian?
All right. So I got
Hit us with your first movie, sir.
all right. First movie of my list.
Okay.
First movie of my 5 top movies of 2025. And again, no particular order. Some, yeah, I may like them better than others, but it's just these were what I thought were the gems of the year. I'm gonna start out with
Okay.
Knives Out. I'm gonna start out with Knives Out, Wake Up Dead Man.
Ooh, I still haven't seen it yet. I actually have to watch the second one again.
I gotta watch
This-
the whole all
Before I
three
watch
because I
this
never
one.
watched them.
Okay, so Knives Out, the original Knives Out was that true murder mystery whodunit. And then
Mm-hmm.
and then Knives Out 2, Glass Onion was good. It just didn't have the same vibe of the whodunit.
Okay.
I mean, granted, it was still a murder mystery, but like it didn't have that oomph. And then Wake Up Dead Man dropped like just earlier this month, I think like the 12th. And I watched it and I was like, okay, this has that true whodunit vibe again. It felt like those old school murder mysteries. So that
Okay.
yeah, and another ridiculously stacked cast, and one of the best performances I've watched Josh Brolin do in recent times. But Glenn Close.
You mean he wasn't the best as Thanos?
Well, I mean, non-comic book related, because you figure he was also
So he wasn't playing the
Okay.
brother in the Goonies?
he wasn't Jonah Hex.
Damn it.
Yeah, Knives Out, Wake Up Dead Man, one of the true standout movies of 2025 for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. I gotta
Alex.
give that one a shot.
Alex, what's yours?
Well, I mean, like I said, I didn't have top 5 movies, but I had my top 5. But my, I think the best movie of this year,
Mhm.
Superman. And mind you, I'm not a Superman guy.
Oh.
Right.
For
But-
somebody, I was just about to say that. For somebody that's not really a Superman guy. So
That
maybe
movie, that movie was
up and
just
down
like,
about it. Okay.
like it's just gun with his magic writing, dude.
Yeah.
Like
it was
he knows how to build characters. He knows dialogue.
Yeah.
I mean, I know some people that were just like, it was okay. I was like, dude, that movie was great. You actually made me like, okay, I like this Superman, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not Batman, but
right. In fact, I'm gonna put a check mark next to that on my list because that was on my list.
yeah. So, and
Nice.
honestly, like
Nice.
to reintroduce the new universe in cinematic form, right? Because of course, it officially started with Creature Commandos, which
Mhm.
I think maybe that could have been an honorable mention.
Yeah,
But
I didn't think. I didn't think.
but
to
I'm
put
trying
that
to
on.
remember. I don't know if it was like but I don't remember if it came out late 2024, early 2025.
Oh yeah, true.
Just put it as 25. That's fine.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
but even though Creature Commandos was good
I think it
too.
was. I think it was probably like January. I think it was like late December probably last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But still, like but that introduction with Commandos was really cool. And then then when Superman came out, it was like, okay, in Gun We Trust.
And it was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I looked
so
up.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
December 5th of last year. So
yeah, but
literally
I
like
think they were doing
the
it
end of the
weekly.
year. So it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It counts.
So yeah,
Right.
but like I said, it started off with that, and then you're wondering, okay, so how are they gonna play it off? And then the other part of it that also when it came to this, but I'll mention it later.
Hmm.
You know, also has to do with the DC universe. So yeah,
Hmm.
but okay, so now Steve, it's your go.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Tell us,
I'm gonna
tell
go
us.
with one of the movies that I was jealous. You don't know. So, um, one of I've seen a lot of movies this year. So many fucking movies, but these are the five. Well, because I put everything on my what is the fucking list called? My letterbox.
Yeah.
And through my letterbox, I go through whatever are my top five. So everything that I have that I give it like a 5 star is what I'm pretty much on my list right now of stuff
Okay.
of newer things that came out this year. So one of the ones that was Predator Badlands.
Yeah, that one's one I want
It's
to
a
watch
great
too.
fun movie.
It's on my list of eventual.
It's really fun. It's really worth watching. Yeah, I get it. It's on the list of eventuals, but it's pretty cool because it's pretty much follows a predator trying to be a predator
Okay.
because he's pretty much just learning how to be one. And you see him going about and doing things, and he teams up with a, a robot that we've seen previously in the Alien series. No, in the in the Alien series. So this goes to show you that Alien and Predators is going to be coming back again with all this whole new cinematic universe essentially, where we have the Predator stuff happening. We also have Alien happening on the other side of the world,
Mm.
and they're all coming together. Same thing as we saw in like Alien Earth, how that's blowing up and shit like that. It's a lot of cool shit that's happening with this whole plethora of shit. That's like, I just need it. I need it. It's a really fun movie. It's definitely worth watching if you haven't watched it. Especially if you're interested in seeing what could possibly happen with everything in the long run.
Right.
It's a good time. So what is your next pick, Brian?
One that really stood out for me, that I wanted to see in theaters and never got around to it, and because the trailer looked great, and then watching it on Netflix, the trailer didn't do the movie justice, and that would be Caught Stealing with Austin Butler and Matt Smith and Zoe Kravitz.
Okay.
So, I mean, it takes place in 1998. Austin Butler is a bartender, and you find out that he had a baseball career uh, cut short because he drunkenly celebrated being potentially drafted to a team, and it killed his friend and fucked up his leg, and so he's just stuck being a bartender. And Matt Smith with the ultimate mohawk, circa like British punk. Um, he is his neighbor and gets caught up in Russian gangsters looking for their money, and it's just one
Nice.
crazy fucking thrill ride after the next, where you think like, oh, this is gonna happen. No, nothing like the trailer was gonna show me. And it blew my
Interesting.
mind.
Okay.
It blew my mind how phenomenal this film was, and it's also on Netflix. So give that a shot too. A good chunk of my a good chunk of my list is Netflix.
Okay.
But yeah, but the Frick's
I mean,
got
that's
some
fair
good
because
films.
Netflix is a thing now. Netflix is
Yeah.
probably the best thing right now at the
Well,
moment.
one of the things
Mhm.
from my list is on Netflix, but it's a series, so
Um. So
Okay.
if you haven't checked out Caught Stealing, it's highly recommended. It's one of those movies that like I definitely will be watching again soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool, dude.
All
I
right,
gotta check it out.
Alex,
Oh,
what's
nice.
next on your list?
well, the next movie, because we're gonna stick to movies, and
Right.
it's the only other movie on my top five. Uh, to me, is the best Marvel movie that came out this year. My opinion, of course. Thunderbolts.
That's a fun one.
That's a really good movie too. I did enjoy
That's on
it.
my
Yeah.
that's actually on my honorable mention list because there are just so many fucking films.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I would
Yeah.
have
That's
like
fair.
like the thing was this was like I did like Fantastic Four, but for me it was kind of lacking for whatever reason. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like
Which is
it
all
wasn't. I
which that's also on my list, so I'm gonna check that off too.
Yeah, like and it kind of would have been on my honorable mentions, but like I didn't like it as much as I would have liked it. I don't know if you get it. I don't know if you get me.
I get it. I get it. To me, it was very different than the current MCU, and I like that Thunderbolts did that. Like they took all these miscellaneous characters because Marvel has so many fucking throwaway characters that they put them into this room together and said, just play nice. And it worked. And the chemistries were great between everybody. And it's always great to see Florence Pugh and David Harbour back.
Oh,
Um,
the Red Guardian and fucking
Red Guardian is great.
yeah.
Um, and so like
I was so happy that he finally got to be on the Wheaties.
um yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed Thunderbolts. I mean,
I know
it's again, yeah.
one of my friends said that Thunderbolts was a trauma dump the movie, and I was just like, it's a little more than that, but I kind of see it.
And I get yeah.
It really was though. That's the
And
thing.
I get what you're saying about Fantastic Four, but at least Fantastic Four it pulled away from the clusterfuck of plot holes, I guess in a sense.
It really did.
I.e. Captain America: Brave New World,
That
or as other people called it, the unofficial Hulk sequel.
or it season or as I would have called it, the true final episode of Captain America and Falcon, or Captain
Oh,
America and Winter Soldier.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, it wasn't a bad film. It
Oh,
wasn't
dude, like
great.
No, it's not.
I mean, I told you, man. Like when we talked about it in the and like episodes past,
Yeah,
I really did like Captain America 4. But like I said, Thunderbolts is way better.
superior film.
No, no, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And going back, I'm not gonna knock Fantastic Four. I just felt like I said, it was lacking. I think there could have been a little more action. Uh,
Right. Of course.
and stuff, other stuff like that. Like, but for what it was worth, I did enjoy it. But like I said, Thunderbolts to me was just a lot better.
Okay.
That's fair. Yeah. I can't complain about that one.
Well, you could. Depends on who's listening, i.e., our audience.
It's okay. It's our favorites. It's our favorites of the
You got that right.
not theirs. Not theirs.
Okay,
Our
so
favorites.
what about you, Steve? I guess another movie since we're on movies.
So another movie that I really enjoyed this year. Um, I spoke about it recently on the show, and the reason I put it on the list is because I liked it and I enjoyed it, and then I just kept thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, and that's The Dissident. I said it right this time. The Dissident.
You did.
I had
You said
I had
it.
trouble saying it the last time.
The
Yeah, the
whole
last
Yeah.
time
episode.
the last time I think you were like the did didn't the did
He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
for a second there. For a second there he was Carlos Mencia. Da-da-da.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
pretty
watch a
much, pretty
movie.
much,
The
pretty much. I was, I was.
Oh wow,
No,
yeah, Carlos
but
Carlos
dude, like
Mencia.
the reason
Remember
I,
him?
yeah, remember that guy? Remember that guy? Yeah, I heard he was taking jokes from other people. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
George Lopez.
but yeah, dude. Um, this movie really grabbed my attention because I was, like I said, like it's something that I just went back to and kept thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about, even like days after. And it's because like it's the thought of being stuck in a funeral home and being stuck in a funeral home because that's your job, but then
Right,
slowly getting taken over by the spirit of somebody that's there, like their body's there, but their spirit was pretty much possessed by something else that was making them do things that weren't good. Became a serial killer, and you slowly start to turn, and you start killing everybody that's there too. And it's all done in like live action, like it takes place throughout the entire day, and you're seeing it slowly. Everybody turn the main person turn. You're seeing her
right,
turn, and you're just like, wait, where is she going? What is she doing? And you slowly see her mind and her thought process. She's like, what the fuck is going on with me? Because she's not sure what exactly it is.
right.
It's really damn good. It's one of my favorites of the year. Yeah, definitely worth watching. The Dissident. Yeah, I said it again.
You said it again. You practiced.
Brian.
He was in the
Practice
mirror.
this bitch.
He was in the mirror like the dissident, the dissident,
Listen.
the
The
dissident.
Dissident. It's a weird word to fucking say though.
No, no,
Well,
no.
it is.
I
How
totally
often do
get
you
it.
say some shit like that?
Mm.
Yeah. Or it could just be the spick in me, so I don't know. Whatever.
Certain letters, certain things. Like when it's put in a certain place, you're like, God damn it! Like it happens
Right,
because
right.
there's certain words that I stumble over. Even though at this point English is my my primary language, but
Yeah.
still.
English
But
is my
Stumble over,
primary language, but it wasn't my first one.
yeah, exactly.
stu-
Like
stumble over the
Yeah.
word like you would have after a couple of Modelo's. I get it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. After
yeah.
a couple beers, yeah.
I was gonna say joking
That's
around.
exactly how I
Listen.
sound.
Well, I'm Puerto Rican, so it would have been either Budweiser's or Heineken's, and then when you get older, Corona
Or Coronas.
Well, Corona. Which I gotta.
or Corona. Do,
Coronas
do,
are the
do,
shit,
And
do,
dude.
do, 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 do.
to this day, I will say Corona tastes better in Mexico. I'll stand by that.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
die.
I've actually had Corona from Mexico, and it actually tastes pretty
I'll
good.
yeah. Like
I
I'll
was
die.
gonna say joking around like Brian did the fucking commercial that he's at the actual beach. All you see is his feet and maybe his hand, and he just clinks the glass to the person next to
That's
him,
fair.
and then letters come out of the sky, and Brian goes, "How the fuck did that come out?"
That basically
Hmm.
is that commercial is based on my real experience. Um.
And then he fell over.
Nice.
So I'm gonna before I give you my number one, I'm not even gonna get into the. I'm not gonna explain the honorable mentions. I'm just gonna name them. Uh, honorable mentions for me would be One Battle After Another because the movie was
Okay.
good, but it was just too fucking long. And also Mission Impossible 7, The Final Reckoning. Again, great film.
Okay.
I like how it connected all the previous films and tied
Mission
everything.
Impossible, the last one,
Yeah.
aka the callbacks.
Yeah. Mission Impossible,
Fair.
the final flashbacks. So good movie, just way too fucking long. It was
It
almost 3
actually
hours.
is impossible. Yeah.
It's impossible to stay there, and you're trying to hold it like, fuck this, pause. I gotta go pee.
So instead of IMF being
Mhm.
Impossible Mission Force, it's gonna be PMF for Possible Mission Force. Uh
Yeah, pretty much.
and so for the last movie on my list of top movies for 2025 It's something that just dropped 2 weeks ago. It's Jay Kelly with Clooney and Adam Sandler.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a beautifully told movie about how George Clooney, who plays Jay Kelly, just let his life be immersed by his career, and he sort of like forgot what it's like to not be Jay Kelly the actor, but Jay Kelly the person, and he missed out on so many different things, including
Right.
messing up his marriage and like not really getting to connect with his kids until the until the bitter end of the movie where he's getting an award for his career. And I thought it was dope how they wrote this in. How else do you do flashbacks of Jay Kelly's career? Show clips of George Clooney action and drama films. Like I'm like, oh, One Fine Day and Peacemaker and not that Peacemaker. Uh
Don't jump into
No, I
my
got
list,
you. I
buddy.
got you. Yeah.
and like it's great how like they showed like clips of his movies,
Okay.
and it's him like crying watching himself, like, putting on all these amazing performances, but also wishes he can start over and
Did they
rewind the
also?
clock back to when, like, he could actually be there for his family. It was beautifully written, beautifully told. That's also
Okay.
Netflix. Definitely watch it.
I'm just wondering if they showed stuff like from him. I think was
Interesting.
it ER and Facts of Life and
No, no, they didn't show any. They didn't show any TV. At least
uh
nothing in the vignette that I got to see.
oh, I was gonna say or
Just
anything from it, the ocean stuff.
possibly Oceans, but like, what they do is they show the movie, and then they cut away to show something else, and they cut away, show something else.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool, actually.
hmm
Yeah, it's pretty genius. I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. I gotta check it out.
So that's all my movies.
I guess
That's
it's
all of
Steve
your
because Steve.
movies.
I was saying Steve can mention his movies, and then my honorable mention. Like I just have one when it comes to movies, and that would be Playdate. That was on Amazon with Paul Blart Mall
That's a
Cop
fun
and
one.
Reacher.
That's definitely
That
a
that
fun
was a
one.
fun movie. That
That's
was
a
a good
definitely a
buddy
fun one.
cop. Like, hey,
No,
let's
no, I'm
build
just
up
saying
a
though, like,
sequel movie.
is it like the best movie? No, but it was a
No,
fun watch.
it was definitely a
No.
fun watch,
Yeah.
and I would watch a sequel.
Yeah.
Playdate,
I would.
Playdate
I
2,
would.
Electric
Definitely would.
Boogaloo.
Yeah. 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 So, I guess you got no more for Alex. That's it.
When it comes to movies, that's it. What about you, Steve? What
Okay.
about
Okay. We'll have three more. I have three more because, of course, that's what I do, right? I just keep
hmm
talking about random shit that I enjoy.
hmm
So,
No, but
I
you bring
recently spoke
stuff
about
that would
this
be
one as
like,
well.
okay,
Yeah, because I try to be different because I like so many different things.
exactly, you're unique and in
So,
a
Yeah.
good way.
yes, yes. The Long Walk. Stephen King's The Long Walk, based on the
I
book,
had a f- I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
made into a movie. It's so fucking good though. It is definitely worth watching. It's one. It's basically like a coming of age story. So you're
hmm
basically following a group of kids that are pretty much so like, yo, we're gonna go on a walk. And whoever makes it through the walk gets whatever the fuck they want. You get a shit ton of money, but you gotta walk. You gotta maintain this pace. And we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through. And if you have you have trouble walking, then we're gonna tell you, listen, I'm gonna give you a strike, but you gotta keep going. Don't stop. You get two strikes. Okay. Third strike. Third strike is pretty much you're done. And they pull your ticket, which means that they will kill you on the spot in front of everybody else. And while everybody keeps walking. And there are moments that you're just like, what the fuck? Because they're brutal killings. Like you legit see a kid get his head shot, and the blood just flies out. Like gory shit.
Hmm.
This is what the one this kid like I mentioned it before. Like they're walking, so but they can't stop. So there are people that are you gotta pee, you gotta poop, you gotta do, humanly things.
Hmm.
This one kid has to take a shit, and he's trying to take a shit while he's walking, and he can't. So he tried tries to scutter around, and he fucking couldn't hold it anymore, and he just like literally took a shit, and they were like, "Yo, you gotta go 1, 2, 3, bam, in the middle of taking a shit." It's nuts.
I was gonna
I
It's
need
say, at
to.
least when it comes to
and
the
but it's
body,
not.
remember once you get killed, you avoid your bowels anyway. So as the kid's dying, he's like,
Yeah, yeah. That's that
Yeah,
that that was
basically.
that was that was a joke in at that moment. At that moment. But the thing is, like, yeah, you get those characters, but there's also characters that you really get to understand, and you get to see their story, and you get to deal with everything that they're dealing with throughout the entire movie. And you're like, yo, it's crazy. It's a crazy fucking movie. It's definitely worth watching whenever you get a chance. Check it out. Pretty sure it's streaming now on video on demand, I believe, possibly.
Yeah, I gotta look for it.
Um,
I'll probably check it on the high seas.
but definitely, well, that's what I did, but you know, um, worth watching. Check it out. The Long Walk. Another one came out earlier this year that we spoke about months ago. Another one of my favorites because it's like one of those things. Like, yeah, there's AI everywhere now, but
Hmm.
there's an AI robot, and you're just like, okay. And then she slowly figures out, like, oh yeah, I am one. I'm not real, and it's good. The way it goes, the things that happen, it's like holy shit. And the thing is, like, it's not too far in the future. It's not like if it's fucking like 30, 40 years in the future. It's like literally like 6, 7 years down the road. It's done really well. Acting, top notch. Really fucking good. The main girl's in it. She's fucking good. She was the same one that was in Heretic. That was one of my favorites last year. My overall favorite of the year. This one, yeah, because it's that good. Sinners, fucking fantastic. Michael B. Jordan
That
playing
was such a great film.
multiple roles, playing multiple roles as brothers that are running away from Chicago because they did some stupid shit,
Hmm.
and they come to this quaint little town, and it's fucking good. It is fucking solid because, of course, yeah, you have your action movie, your regular movie, or whatever. Great story to be turns into a vampire movie,
Yeah.
and like throughout the entire thing, you're just like, what is going on now? What's gonna be next? What's next? What's the next thing? And then also like
Well, I guess Steve lost the connection.
Florida internet, and we're the ones in New York with the frozen wires. Uh,
He'll be right back.
so he'll be right back. Um,
Yeah. So yeah, Sinners. I haven't watched it, but I heard it's really good. I know I know you watched it.
I love that movie. That's a movie that stuck the landing too. Great cast. They Haley Steinfeld, Delroy Lindo, and then Michael B. Jordan playing double roles as the brothers. Uh, Smoke and Stacks, which I think is a great uh, you know a great like way to name the characters. And it's these guys, these bootleggers that they that they're basically trying to start over and create a jazz club
Yeah.
in this town. And then everything's going great. Like they got the musicians, they got the property, and they got all this other stuff. And then it's like, oh, and then there's vampires. Mind Yeah, mind blowing film. Definitely worth it. Um
Well, Steve is trying to come back, so
yeah, yeah. So while Steve's internet is still trying to do its thing, hey, there you are.
don't worry. Brian gave a synopsis of Sinners and talked about it. So
That's fine. That's fine. I don't know
So
what the fuck
I
is going on.
no, well, Mario said it best. Skynet, fucking Skynet, dude.
it's because you
Yeah, pretty much. Fuckers.
it's because you spoke about AI.
Yeah, there you go. See, it
I
happened to
get.
you.
Yeah, that's
Like,
exactly what it is. That's exactly what it
dude,
is. Yeah.
look what happened. Remember last time when we were talking about the whole thing with Nintendo, whatever, and the fucking computer, my computer decided to wonk out for a
Yeah.
second. It happened to
Yup.
Steve this time. They went,
Hmm.
we don't need to attack. We don't need to attack the grunt. We'll catch the Podfather.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Let me reload this.
Oh, but yeah, but I guess if anything now, since we're waiting for Steve again. I guess maybe we could start with TV.
All right, sure. I'm gonna I'm gonna knock out for this one. I'm gonna knock out my honorable mentions first.
Okay.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Uh, on HBO this year was a brilliant show called Task with Mark Ruffalo and Tom Pelphrey, and it was 8 episodes, and basically Mark Ruffalo is dealing with his own personal battles. His son is in prison, facing murder charges for killing Mark Ruffalo's wife. Meanwhile, like it's them dealing with the fallout of like uh, Mark Ruffalo's actual daughter, and then his adopted daughter, which is the sister to the kid that's in jail. And it's like, uh, meanwhile, Tom Pelphrey and his people, they basically trying to rob uh, drug dealers to get rich, and they inadvertently have to kidnap a kid. Uh, and it's because during a shootout something goes wrong and they kill the kid's parents. Uh and next thing you know, one thing leads to another, where they're holding on to this kid, but not for ransom. And not they don't want Tom Pelfrey doesn't want to kill him because he lost his brother uh to one of the bikers that they were robbing from. And basically like um basically Tom Pelfrey, who is living with his niece and his kids. It's He's a family man. It's like his family's first, but that's also why he's doing what he's doing, to provide. So he doesn't want to execute a kid that's like 6, you know. And it surprisingly got picked up for a second season, which I'm shocked considering I thought it was going to be a one season limited
Oh,
series.
you thought it was gonna be a one and done?
Yeah, because it was written as a one and done. But I guess because Mark Ruffalo as the FBI agent, um, I mean the FBI have right. You can put together a a task force, to go against any situation going on. It's not just the FBI doesn't just deal with one crime. So
Gotcha.
it's like, all right, you want to do a second season, perfect. Um, Next on my list will be this little wacky show I watched called The Chair Company with Tim Robinson.
Oh yeah, you mentioned it in the podcast a few episodes back, I think.
Yeah, it got that too got picked up for a second season, which is good because the way season one ended, it was right at like a cliffhanger. Um, On the honorable mention list for me, I'm gonna have it definitely the King of the Hill revival series.
I gotta
Um,
finish watching it.
I
It
still
was
haven't
like
watched that.
that, and I seen a couple
it's
episodes and it was good.
it's good. It really, it's like they hadn't missed a beat. Like it's great how they did it. Where it's great how they did it. Where it's modern day. It's like Bobby's 21 and Hank and Peggy is trying to figure out what life is like now that they're back in the U.S. and now things are more upgraded. And like Bobby doesn't like using propane grills. He likes charcoal. And, and like
That's
that's like
that's no boy of mine.
Wow. Okay.
and I'm happy it got picked up for two more seasons. Um and then lastly, and this is hard, and this is a last minute add-on for this
Really?
for an honorable mention, and it's something I literally just thought of while the beautiful instrumental music popped into my head while we were recording. Fucking Andor.
Okay.
Andor season 2 was just so well done. Um it was it, it made me like Rogue One again. Uh it sort of made me like Star Wars again. Um so that's my last honorable mention. Uh and then I guess the best way to do it, I think then I mean,
And we lost
well,
Steve
there goes
again.
well Steve again.
Fucking, I'm
Uh
telling you, like Mario said, fucking Skynet.
Fucking Skynet. That's the episode title. Fucking Skynet.
No, no, it
Uh,
has to be best of, and then at the like the
yeah, yeah,
parentheses,
yeah.
fucking Skynet.
Hmm.
So I guess if
All right.
anything, I'll mention my honorable mentions and
Yeah, please do.
the ones that are TV or series related. And it's funny
Hmm.
because it's three things that are honorable mention and they're all animes. So and I know it's not your thing, but
You're good.
so yeah. So the first one that I want to mention is anime called Lazarus. Lazarus, if I remember correctly, from the people that brought you Cowboy Bebop, which is
Okay.
like one of my favorite animes of all time, and that series is really good. Like and like
Right.
the characters were all unique in their own kind of way, and of course like the one main character whatever was like an exceptional fighter, kind of like athletic, kind of like a Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, and that was a cool series. It was little a little different, but something that I enjoyed watching. The next one was the season 2 of an anime called Dandaran, and that one is like a funny like coming of age anime. And honestly, like what I also can add to this is that Mario Tan and we went to the theater to watch it would they had usually when it comes to certain animes when they bring up like a new season they'll put like 3 episodes together and make it like a mini movie or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So we went to that and we had so much fun. That was a fun day. So it adds to it. Like, but that season 2 of Dandaran was like, just great. And then of course, the to me the greatest anime of all time. I have to mention it, One Piece. Like, dude, I've mentioned it plenty of times here, and I know Mario can Mario Mario can just let you know, right? There have been a lot of episodes that have gotten me emotional, like, I'm talking about like, there were 1 or 2 episodes that made me like ugly cry because like
Yeah.
it's that emotional. Like I said, Brian, I know you're not an anime dude. You're not, but anime has been very influential to me, for years, and it's something like I don't know what it is, but to me, anime can capture things a lot better than a lot of series or TV can. And One Piece is one of those series that even though people complain about the 1,000 plus episodes, I'm just like, you know what? A lot of people invested in a lot of other different things, right? But if you gave it a chance, I'm not telling you to do it personally. I'm just saying in
Yeah, no,
general,
no, no. No, no, no.
right?
I totally understand.
Like if you give it a chance, you would understand why this is like one of the greatest like, animes of all time. But
People
yeah,
people can complain about the 1,000 plus episodes of One Piece, but yet they don't care that the Simpsons have been going on for 35 years. So I get it.
yeah. But yeah, but those are my honorable mentions when it comes to like TV. I guess the Steve can mention honorable mentions of TV, and then we can get into our like like the list of TV.
Yeah.
Um, honorable mentions. Well, I'm back. Hi.
Well,
Um,
hello.
Guess who's back? Back again. Steven's
so as
back.
far, yeah,
Tell
yeah,
a
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
friend.
yeah,
Guess
yeah.
who's back? Guess who's back?
no,
Guess who's
it's
I
back?
had to, I had to restart my computer pretty much twice.
Steve is back. Call
Yeah,
Ice.
yeah,
Oh,
pretty much. It's all good. It's all
Brian,
good.
wow, Brian, your Caucasian is showing. Holy
It's
shit.
okay. It's okay.
well, I mean,
Um,
Steve, Alligator
I did
Alcatraz in
say it
Steve's
earlier. I
backyard.
did say it's a spick of me, so it's all good.
You did.
Um,
Alligator Al-
I don't know. We're just gonna hear. Woo!
Alligator
yeah,
Alligator Alcatraz is in your backyard.
it's literally right down the block.
You know what's hilarious now? We gotta get Steve that shirt as a joke, as a gag gift.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
So,
I survived Alligator Alley.
so my
Now,
TV mentions. Let's go
wait, hold on.
with
Now, Alligator Alcatraz is now like a
Oh yeah,
historic
that's
site.
right.
It's something that used to be
allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah. Anyway, go
Right,
ahead.
right. So
No
it's
bueno.
quite appropriate though, actually. The one thing, well, two shows I'm going to talk about. Of course, one is it's Florida Man on HBO Max.
Oh, right. I started
It's
watching that, and then I just couldn't get past the first episode with the toe eating.
it's fucking hilarious because
Why does that sound like a really
shit like
bad
that
kink?
happens. Well, it can be, but I mean,
Hey,
um,
hey, Mayor, let me eat your toes.
yeah, dude, shit like that. Like the thing about that show is that like a lot of that shit really does happen out here.
Yeah.
So it's like remember back in the day we had the Florida Man stories or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
the old thing
Yeah,
of fucking Florida.
yeah,
W
yeah, yeah,
WTFFlorida.com.
yeah, exactly. So that's pretty much what that show is based on. And it's so fun. It's hilarious. It's really worth watching. Definitely a fun watch. And then
Okay.
the other one that I was watching was um the Diddy documentary. Holy shit.
Oh,
Holy
Oh, I haven't even
shit,
gotten to that
dude.
yet.
so you finished watching it,
Yeah.
dude? Wasn't
Yeah.
it fucking nuts?
Dude, what the fuck?
Yo, don't like I was joking with my friend about this, and I said this. You know what I learned about the Diddy documentary?
What?
Don't fuck with 50 because 50 can get you good.
Yo, and he did though. He did though. Because the fact that he Diddy wasn't paying his filmographer or whatever. So he was like, "Oh, Diddy's locked up, man. You need to get paid. So how about you give it to me? I'll give you money."
Here's a little extra just in case.
Yeah, and he took a shit ton of footage because Diddy was trying to make his own little documentary too. And it was like, look at that. Look how shit just twists on you.
Yeah, but
It's
even
an
even with that,
insane documentary.
I still say like I guess it was just for me that even with the evidence and all that stuff like that, it's just I guess maybe because how everything played out that the verdict like it's just like he got away with a lot.
He did.
Of
Hold
course,
on, hold, hold on, hold on, hold
because
on,
a
hold
lot of
on.
things,
Just in case, allegedly.
right? Well, yeah, because it's all a lot of it is also like the statute of limitations for shit.
Yeah.
He got away
No,
with a lot of things because they couldn't hold to it because it was so long before since it happened.
no, but not even just that. It was just like okay, so the one main thing, like the take that I had from me was also was even though he abused Cassie and all that stuff, she still always went back to him.
Yeah,
So it maybe it was Stockholm syndrome, whatever the fuck. I don't know what to tell you, but it also could be like since she's like she wants to live in that lifestyle that she
Mhm.
decided like what, well I guess I'm gonna have to take it, right?
yeah,
I mean, like I said, I don't know, but I think that
right,
was like part of the reason why that some of these things that he was found not guilty, and you're just like, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy, dude. Crazy.
and
Definitely worth watching though.
yeah, like 4+ hours, 4 episodes, and
Dude,
like you don't
it's
lose interest.
fucking nuts.
You don't
No,
lose
you
interest
don't lose
whatsoever.
interest. It's one of those things that you're like, should I stop watching this?
And then and then I don't know what you hear, and the baby will, okay, I guess I'm gonna keep watching.
Yeah, because that's towards the end of that's towards like
That
the third,
that
the end
I
of the
think
third episode.
yeah, and then episode 4 was more the like more the
Whew.
current, like the current stuff.
Yeah, the fact that they was like, yo, like pretty much the second episode for the most part was pretty much him possibly killing Tupac and Biggie or getting them killed.
Well, like having to do, and like I said again,
Right,
allegedly,
Allegedly.
right.
right? But
Fucking crazy, bro.
dude, all that stuff. Like I didn't like honestly. I guess maybe because it's not my genre or whatever. But that whole thing of how like his power first started with that concert in the, what is it, the, I forget, the, like the YMCA or whatever.
No, at the college. It was at the college.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Manhattan College. That
yes,
that that he was throwing a concert or whatever, and he was
because
publicizing it like crazy. And in publicizing it, tons of people came, even though it was sold out. And then a bunch of the people back then, when they were trying to get into it, they see that the doors are closing. They try to bum rush through the doors to get in. People died.
I think, what was it, like 7 or 9 people died.
Yeah. And then he came out. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." But that kind of pushed him into notoriety. Like, oh yeah, he throws a hell of a fucking party, even though people died because of it.
No,
Yeah,
the
it's
other thing
fucking
to me
nuts, dude.
to me, the other thing that was fucking nuts was that that Bad Boy and everything or whatever and everything like that was making so much money, but the artists weren't making shit. But they were
Mhm.
famous. They were famous,
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, but
right?
they
Like
had no money in their pockets
yeah,
because
which
he kept it all.
yeah, and I think, what was it, in the documentary, they said that in the contracts it did say, like, you'll be popular,
Mm-hmm.
but there was no mention of, like, compensation. Like you
Yeah.
got some sort,
Right.
you got like I think I think if I remember correctly, they were like, even with the set compensation supposed to get in the beginning, they never even got that.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. He was a piece of shit. Plain and simple.
Yeah, and
He tried to be famous, and he became famous. He did the
Became
things that
infamous.
yeah, infamous exactly. It's a hell of a watch.
yeah,
Definitely
It's on
worth
Netflix,
checking
right?
out. It
yes,
is on Netflix. Yes,
dude. Do you remember the original title
definitely worth
that
watching.
that
It's
50
4
wanted to
hours,
give
very
it?
worth it. What?
Remember, it was the original title was apparently supposed to be, "Did he do it?"
Huh.
Yeah, that he did.
Yeah. And going back again,
So
allegedly.
allegedly, right, allegedly. And another honorable mention. Welcome to Derry. Hell of a fucking show for my shows. Welcome
That's
to
on
Derry.
that was on my top 5.
Yeah,
It was just so good.
it's fucking great.
So
dude.
fucking good.
Fucking great.
Yeah, I
And
gotta eventually watch it.
I hope they do go forward with it prequels now.
Yeah,
Like the prequel seasons.
yeah.
Well,
Which that's what one thing
isn't
is
that the idea
happening.
of what's supposed to be for the next season?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
supposed to
but I
be
just
2 more sequels going back like 27 years for each one.
yeah, because we're already ahead of time with the movies, and I mean there may be in it chapter 3. We don't know.
Right.
I heard rumors that was in the works, or like they're trying to get
Yeah.
they're trying
The
to get a
thoughts
greenlit.
of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Regardless, I'm curious. I want to see what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah, and Bill Skarsgård's always up to do it.
Of course he is. He always likes being creepy.
He likes being a creepy, dark character. Oh, and apparently that trick. he does
hey,
with his
listen,
eyes,
you could be a creepy dark character. It's like, as long as you pay me.
Yeah, pretty much.
you know, apparently he can look with his eyes in separate directions. Like that's not CG.
That's creepy as fuck
I
stuff.
was gonna joke around saying,
Creepy as
like,
shit.
you find out Skarsgård's part chameleon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Which makes sense, though. Makes complete sense.
Yeah.
It goes to the conspiracy theories of the lizard people.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Well, I guess if
Hmm.
anything, now we can go to the stream. The main top of television for us.
All right.
Yes,
I'm gonna go with this is a rough one. But I'm gonna go with the studio with Seth Rogen.
Stew Studio.
It follows so
Oh,
Seth Rogen, Catherine O'Hara, Bryan Cranston, and several other notable names.
Okay,
It follows it follows Seth Rogen going chasing it. First, he gets promoted to be the head of the studio, and then it's him trying to get this movie, like back and funded to get something else done, and it's done such in a fast paced way for I want to say it's 8 episodes, and it's
mm,
on Apple, and it was so good, and it won like 8 or 9 Emmys this year.
really?
Yeah, it like pretty much everybody won an award.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? That like for me specifically,
Hmm.
that shows that I've never even heard of are winning Emmys or winning awards in general.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's crazy.
Uh, since Alex stepped away, what would be what's on your list of top?
For shows,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite's been pretty damn solid for me. Every week, every week they've been doing a solid job with every single show that they've been putting out. I'm gonna say like
That's
it's what to watch because there's nothing else that's worth it anymore.
okay.
I enjoy pro
Um,
wrestling, and even though WWE has stuff out there, it's not
it's
notable
not
anymore.
it's not been great.
It's not any good. It's not any good,
No.
to be real. But yeah,
Um,
that's my top show pretty much for the year.
okay. Uh, also on my list, also off of Apple.
Okay.
And this is one I just finished on Christmas Eve, as the season finale aired from the brilliant mind of Vince Gilligan. Is a
Okay.
show called Pluribus,
Oh yeah, you were mentioning about it. Yeah.
where Rhea Seehorn plays Carol Sturka. She's an unhappy author of fantasy novels in Albuquerque, New Mexico, because that's where Gilligan likes to, have his stuff set. Uh, just like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. And basically, an alien virus hits, connecting everybody except for 7 people, including Carol, to this so-called hive mind, where they all share a brain, like a computer, uh, like the computer that controls the world. And your body is your body. You can have the computer uh, talk about the memories that this person once had. Um, and it knows all your favorite snacks and your vices and what you like to do or do not do. And if you ask for something, it'll give it to you, no matter how fucking obscure the object will be.
That
And
sounds like our
it's
phones now. When we plug in, then when we go on like online, these things pop up.
Mhm. And the season finale just dropped Wednesday on Christmas Eve. And it's a slow start and it's a bit of a weird show, but yeah, I would definitely check that out. Pluribus on Apple TV Plus.
Okay.
Alex, since 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 we went already, what's your for shows?
Yeah, I apologize. As we were talking, I had the air on. I had to go for a quick pee break. But
Hmm.
the only two shows that I have, that aren't on my honorable mention that are on my list are uh Peacemaker season 2.
Okay.
Okay, that's not on my list, but it's definitely worth it.
Oh,
Again,
dude,
there was
like
just
I
so much
said,
shit to
going
write.
back to what we were talking about earlier, this also added to the whole thing of how, like, with the new DC, when it comes to
Hmm.
cinematic and all stuff, DC Studios, right? That this was a great season. Now, like the ending was kind of like what the fuck, but at the same time, it was kind of like left open for like like okay, so if there is a season 3, but I hear rumors that more than likely it's not, but if there is, it's left open for a season 3. But everything was
Hmm.
just crazy in a good way. And then
The
the my
soundtrack was stellar too.
oh, dude. I mean, I'm still on this whole thing that like I love the intro of season 1 better than the intro of season 2, but the intro for season 2 kind of grew on me. But I still think the first season song was way intro was way better. But that's just me. But then
That's fair.
the other show that fucking crazy, and I'm like really anticipating for New Year's Eve. Fucking Stranger Things season 5,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah.
This like so far, like what was it? The first 4 episodes dropped on Thanksgiving, right? And
Yes.
the way that episode 4 ended, you were like, God damn it! I gotta wait till Christmas. And then when Christmas
Hmm.
came and it was 3 episodes, you had to wait till like 9 at night of Christmas Day to wait. And then I watched all that, and there were like 2 of the 3 episodes got me kind of like in the feels, like I'm crying watching this, like what the fuck, like, and then when the way that it ends, you're like, fuck, New Year's Eve.
But it's
Like,
only
It's
it's
only a
only
few days away.
no, I know,
yeah,
but still,
basically.
it's just that whole thing of like, you're like you're really getting into it, and like, dude, it's just been crazy. Now, the only one like gripe that I have with this is you can tell what they spent money on and what they didn't spend money on. Uh, the one thing that I thought, like like I kept thinking about was like, how is it that, like, and it's not really spoiling it because I'm not it's exactly pointing out when exactly is it, but when you're like in a military base or whatever, right? Like, or in a with like a base with scientists or whatever, where the fuck are the
Hmm.
scientists? Like, like you're thinking about like that, like, like, did we catch everybody like late night that everyone else was sleeping? Like, to kind of give it like the excuse, like, that there's only like one person really working late night. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
pretty much. Yeah.
So,
Well, I
but
love.
like,
Yeah.
but like I said, like you could see, like, like, but character building and everything has been, like amazing, and it's just, it's really good. Now, I'm just wondering, like, how they're, like, how they're gonna, the whatever you want to call it, the grand finale, which apparently, like, if you look at the runtime, it's supposed to be 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So a
like
movie.
they're, yeah. So, like I said, so they're like, all right, if we're gonna end this, we're gonna make this, like,
We're gonna go all out.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna we're gonna go all out, we might make you laugh, we might make you cry, we might make you get pissed off, but hey, you know, show's pretty much done after this. But then also, I don't know if you heard that they are going to continue, like, have a continuation of it, but
Hmm.
it's supposed to be animated.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's
And
good.
I
But
also heard.
apparently it's supposed to be the in betweens of certain seasons. That's the rumor from what I heard. But it's still cool. Like, and what I thought was kind of cool was how they incorporated the fucking the Broadway play as
Yeah.
as part of the lore.
Yeah. It's canon.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
yeah.
I
So
didn't even
and
know there was a Broadway play.
yeah.
But you don't live in New York anymore, bitch.
True. Fair enough.
Ooh,
Fair enough.
ooh, look at you.
It's okay. I don't
Yeah.
gotta deal with the snow, so
You
it's all
you
good.
you mean son of a bitch.
It's all good. I don't gotta deal with the
Uh,
snow, so it's all good.
Rather
I
deal rather
you,
deal with snow than gators.
I don't deal with gators, so you're good.
and
Or
as for the
those,
snow,
those weird like flies that they have in
Nope,
Florida.
none of that
first
this season either.
no, he just has to deal with Florida people.
Yeah, that's
For
it.
snow,
That's it.
He looks around. He's like, "Are there cameras around here? Am I going to be
But
on
what you
TV?"
do, you just ignore them. You just ignore them, then they go away.
they'll blow themselves up.
Exactly.
So yeah, so basically,
You'll
snow
definitely be on TV now, Steve.
the the snow is gonna be gone soon over here. It's gonna rain like the next 2 days and be 50 degrees. Um, Anyway,
Yeah, the
so
inconsistent weather of New York, and
yeah,
global
it's
warming. Global warming's not real.
it's raining sideways. Thank you, Ollie.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty much.
What's
I'm
the
at
weather? It gonna rain.
I'm at the wrong airport.
Thanks,
Or
Ollie.
my favorite one. Who wants this dog? As no, the Stranger Things Broadway show. I heard it's really good. I have a friend that went to go see it about like 2-3 months ago, and
Okay.
and I know that the actor who plays Vecna in Stranger Things is now part of that show. Like he's
Oh,
on
cool.
Broadway now. Yeah,
Because
Nice.
I might go see it. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Okay. Okay.
yeah, definitely gonna be worth it. Again,
Nice.
I heard nothing but good things.
But
Nice.
I think I mentioned to you guys off air or whatever. I'm actually gonna go to the theater on New Year's Day to go watch the finale in the theaters. So,
Yeah.
but I'm like I said, I'm going to make sure that I watch it first at home. So at least because diabetes, like so if I
Right. Of
gotta go
course.
piss,
Yeah.
I at
hmm
least know I'm not gonna really miss anything because I saw it already.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
fair.
much.
That's fair. Um.
I guess it's
wait.
Steve's turn with his
Yeah,
show.
Steve Stein.
I guess. I'll go with one more.
Oh, because you
One of the
pretty much
shows.
meant because we
Huh?
pretty much mentioned any other stuff that your shows.
Yeah. We just one just because I don't really watch a lot of shows.
Yeah,
Of
you're
course,
more
I
of a movie
mentioned.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other show that really did grab my attention that I really liked, and I was like mad that it was every single week and it was only half-hour episodes, was the Creep Tapes on Shutter.
Oh right, yeah, you were a big fan of that.
Yeah, following Mark Duplass's character from the Creep movies.
I gotta watch those.
Yeah, they're really fun. They're fucked up, but they're fun. If you've seen the Creep movies, you see that there are videotapes in his closet of the same thing that happened for the movies that you saw. If you saw the movies, you know what happens. And it follows that. It basically goes into the tapes that he's done with these people that were trying to help him make a documentary. Um and this season is a wild season. One of the dudes that's in it is fucking David Dismalchin. Fucking great.
I love him.
Another one is Mark Duplass's brother. Fucking hilarious.
That makes sense.
And they did like a Saw type episode. Fucking awesome. It's really good. It's really
Ooh,
fun times.
you got me intrigued.
Right. But it's a really fun show. It's definitely worth watching. So it's only like 6-7 episodes.
Oh,
But yeah, it's a good time. Definitely a good time.
so you know what? One that I just thought of now, which I can add to my honorable mention list,
Okay.
also was briefly starring David Dastmalchian. Dexter Resurrection.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what's funny? I was gonna ask you, like, yo, you didn't say anything about Dexter.
So Dexter Original Sin was a phenomenal prequel series. Sadly
Right.
got canceled, even though they announced their renewal, because they were going to introduce Dokes and all the younger versions of these characters. But Resurrection, shot in New York City for the most part. Uh, it was just really well done. It it really brought back the heart of the old school original series, and looking forward to seeing where the next season goes because it will be coming out at some point in 26. I think they're going to start filming around March. Um, and then really, like a great cast of like villains. Peter Dinklage was great, and Kristen Ritter is great, and David Dastmalchian was one of them, and
Nice.
his character was fucking twisted.
Yeah, he's a good twisted character.
He's a
He's a
very
good
good
twisted
twisted
character
character.
actor.
Yeah, you gotta love
Look,
Polka Dot Man.
Yeah,
looking forward to seeing him as Bison in the Street Fighter movie.
I am definitely. It looks weird. It looks weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in a good way. It looks cheesy in a good way.
Yeah, just
hmm
like everything else that they're doing in that movie.
You know what's kind of
Uh,
funny? Since you mentioned the show, I was like, God damn it! Like, even though I didn't get to finish it, but what I saw was really good too. Was fucking the new season of Gen V.
Oh yes, I haven't seen that season
yeah,
yet.
that was good. It's a good ending.
Yeah, well, I like I
Uh,
said, I got to watch like the last two episodes.
okay.
Nice.
But from what I've
Uh,
seen, it was you know
yeah,
it grabbed you. Amazon
it
knows how
did.
to do shit sometimes.
Yeah.
And the way they wrote off Andre's character, considering that Chase Parvadaro was
Yeah.
sadly killed. Um,
Quite
so that
sad.
was a nice little way to like write around is
Right, of course.
without having to recast.
Cool.
Um, so I'm just gonna throw my last two out here for
Okay.
TV.
What you got?
Uh, first out of the two, I'm gonna go The Pit, which is on
Okay.
HBO, which is basically ER, and it was written to be an ER spinoff, but due to
Nice.
legal reasons, they had to change certain things.
Change the names,
Uh,
change the
change the
locations.
names, change the city. Yeah. Uh, but hey, it gave Noah Weil the Emmy for it, which I was happy about.
Nice.
Well deserved. And then the last show on my list of shows for 2025, and I'm surprised you guys didn't mention it. Daredevil.
I
Oh
didn't
yeah, I
I
completely
didn't
forgot about that one.
I didn't watch it.
I
Yeah,
completely
so
forgot about Daredevil.
yeah, so Daredevil coming back, and this time being darker, and it's all the Matt Murdock screaming, and you
Mm-hmm.
know, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the upcoming
Season
season,
two. Yeah.
especially he's wearing the Shadowland outfit, and he has the double D chest. That's right, I said the double D chest.
Double D.
Uh,
Good night, everybody. It was like, no, that was She-Hulk.
it certainly took away. It certainly made us
It took away that
forgive.
walk of shame.
Yep, that thing.
It's worth it. It's
Um.
worth it.
So yeah, those are my top shows
Ho
Nice.
ho
uh
ho, Green
for
Giant.
2025. It's been a
Nice.
stellar turnout for movies and television, and I have
Absolutely.
music on my list. I don't know if you guys have any
I got
I
I
albums.
only
got
have
I
I
got
only
a good
have
ton of music.
I have one.
You go
I
for
got
it,
five
Alex.
musics. I know you got five musics too, Brian. Unless
Yeah.
you changed it up.
All right, so this time I'll start it or whatever. So
Let's go.
when I,
Let's
when I,
do it.
one of my favorite bands, and one of my top five vocalists of all time, Max
Mhm.
Cavalera from Soulfly, came out with his 10th studio album, Chama.
Hmm.
Like I told Steve before, not the best record or whatever, but I really did enjoy it. Like
Mhm.
it took me it took me a minute to kind of get into it because like they're like couple the past few albums, like like I'm not gonna say they were bad, but they weren't great. But but still musically, whatever, Max always brings it one way or another. And
Yeah.
this was one of those albums where that even though it took me a couple of listens, I was like, you know what, I actually do like it. But when it came to like music this year, there wasn't a lot there. That was like the only album that really I gravitated towards, because I guess maybe because like I
Cause that's your
said,
boy.
yeah, my man.
This is my boy,
My-
Blue.
you're my boy, Max. Un, dos, tres, cuatro. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
but like I said, when it comes to like Max Caballero or whatever, no matter what, my man's a rocking grandpa, still doing this shit after you know from the '80s till now, still doing it. Fucking love it.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. It is a really good album. It's definitely worth listening to.
Yeah.
So who we starting with, Brian? You starting with me or starting with you?
Can we do a coin flip or
Uh.
whatever? I don't know.
I'm
I
just
would.
gonna.
I was gonna say Steve just in case we lose him again.
I'm just gonna instead of going one by one, I'm just gonna
So we'll throw
name
them
the
all out.
album, throw them all out there in no
Bet.
particular order.
Bet.
And
Okay.
it's crazy how my musical taste changes. I'm gonna start with the slowest stuff on my list, and that'd be "Play" by Ed Sheeran.
Okay. This is a good album.
So for yeah, uh, and then we're gonna change things up and just go pretty much all heavy. Uh, Tremonti, the end will show us how.
Okay, that's a good album too, for sure.
Uh, then I'm gonna go with Mammoth, the end.
Mm-hmm.
Once again,
Mammoth
it's
is a hell
Wolfgang
of an
doing his
artist,
thing.
dude. He's a hell of a fucking
Yeah,
artist.
he's a fucking machine. And it's nice that he dropped the WVH because now people know who he is.
Yeah,
It's like he doesn't need to have the Wolfgang Van Halen logo anymore.
right. Exactly.
Uh, and then as for the heaviest stuff to the list, Behemoth, the Shiv of God.
Okay, it's a good
It
album.
sounds
It's actually a really good album.
it's their better album in the last couple of albums, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's the best album since The Satanist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which
Absolutely.
is actually the hoodie I'm wearing.
Nice.
Because when I went to go see them at Webster Hall in April of 2016,
Oh,
they
Webster
played.
Hall.
Yeah, they played the Satanist from start to finish.
Nice.
So that
That's
was a
awesome.
great live show. Yeah, phenomenal. It's such a great time. And then lastly on this list for music, and I talked about it a few times, is Parabellum by Testament.
It's another great album too.
It sounds mostly
They
like their
still
old,
killing it, bro. They still killing it.
it, but this album sounds more like you know things like DNR.
Yeah,
Like yeah. So
so
those
damn
would be
good.
my 5 of 25 from music picks.
Nice, nice.
What
So my
so
5 of 25 musical picks. Let's go with actually an album that I've listened to a shit ton of. Bad Bunny's new album.
Okay.
It's fucking good. It is fucking great actually, because not only is it a reggaeton album, but it also does different genres within the album. He does a really good job with the music and with introducing older styles into his style. It's really worth listening to. Debí tirar más fotos is the name of the album. So damn good. Again, definitely worth listening to and checking out. Especially, he is gonna be this halftime show for the Super Bowl this year or next year. So if you want to actually dive into it and give it a listen before the Super Bowl happens, check them out. The other album, another album that I listened to a shit ton of, it's from this band called Igor with 3 R's. So damn good. The album is called Amen, and
Okay.
what I love about Igor is, yes, it's a heavy band, but not only is it heavy, but it also mixes EDM in there, and it also mixes opera in there too. It'll
Interesting.
go with a little bit of classical, then it has the EDM beats, and then it has the heavy shit with screaming. It's all over the place, but it is so damn good. It's put together so damn well. You're just like, what the fuck am I listening to? Like, I put it on the car in the car like a few weeks ago. I'm like listening to it. I'm like, okay, I like it. And then starts off really heavy, and then it starts with the lady singing the opera stuff, and it's going, and I'm going, okay, and I'm listening to it, and then all of a sudden, like the beat drops, and you get an EDM beat,
Huh.
and then that's the end of the album. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? It's fucking great. Definitely worth checking out. So if you're ready for a trip into your oral pleasures,
All right.
yeah,
And it's
definitely
funny
worth checking
because
out.
Mario just said that that's a
Giggity.
good album.
Yeah, it's a fucking fantastic album. I think I said it to him. I think I told him about it. I was like, yo, listen to this shit, because he has very diverse taste in music as well.
Well,
And
Mario, if I'm correct, Mario's another one of those who listen pretty much everything too.
yeah, but he also listens to a lot of EDM too.
Yeah.
EDM and drum and bass. And that's a lot of things that I've been getting into recently too. It's like, yo, the shit is good. But yeah, check it out. Igor's Amen. Another album that really grabbed my attention that people hate on because they say it's not metal. Sleep Token. Sleep Token, their latest album, um, even in Arcadia, is a fantastic fucking listen because yes, they have some heavy moments, but it's not just about the heavy. It's also a lot of instrumentals, a lot of atmospheric sounds, and also the vocals are very all over the place. Great ass listen, definitely worth checking out. Um, there's a couple songs that sound like a fucking reggaeton song. It's just like, what the fuck is going on? Again, another one of those bands that you're just like, what am I listening to? Because it transcends different genres and it hits so good. Another one of my favorite albums that came out this year. Actually, I saw them live before they hit the huge popularity scene. And I don't even know how popular they are, but I saw them when they were opening previous to actually headlining when they were in the second stage at 98 Rockfest. That happens out here every year or so. And it's Sleep Theory. They're with their album called Afterglow. Such a great album. Definitely worth checking out.
Oh,
Um,
there is another album that I do want to bring up or whatever that I was like, like I did like it. I mean, I didn't love it, but I liked it.
mhm.
Was Metal 4 from Baby Metal.
Metal, yeah, Baby Metal's pretty good.
Like that one was like, cuz the mix is a little weird but in a good way.
Yeah,
But that album was actually pretty good. Like I was just thinking about it, like like backtracking, like since you were talking about music, and I was like, God damn it, like like I know I listened to a bunch of stuff, and there was other things that I did kind of like, and I was like, oh yeah, Baby Metal, that's right. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, this album is a fantastic fucking album. So Sleep Theories, Afterglow, worth listening to. Definitely worth listening to. Another album that I really enjoyed, that I enjoyed the shit out of, was 3 Days Grace. Their latest album called Alienation was awesome because they have both singers. They have the original lead singer and the new lead singer both together on the album. And it's so damn good. Definitely worth listening to. Especially hearing both different sounds of the lead singer
Mhm.
on the album throughout
oh,
every single song.
I'm looking at the comment section or whatever, and I just want to tell Mario, yeah, I think you're right. Poppy did have a track in one of the things in the Baby Metal album.
Yeah, she did. It's a great fucking song.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I also another album that I listened to, I actually saw her recently live was Poppy as well. Fucking fantastic. She's a great performer. A lot better than I thought she was gonna be. Even though I paid to go see it. Was a good show.
Was it one of those shows you worked, right?
No, I paid to go see it because
I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry. I misheard. I guess.
I legit like her music. I
Okay.
just wasn't sure how her live show would have been,
Gotcha.
Right.
but it was really damn good. It was really damn good, and the opener, which was the House of Theory, a House of Protection. That's the so damn good live too. So it was a hell of a fucking show. But yeah, Poppy's awesome. 3 Days Grace's latest album, Alienation, is fucking fantastic too. And that's about it for my music choices for 2025.
I think one thing I do want to mention, even though it came out a couple days ago, and it was yeah, a couple days came out a couple days ago. It was pretty good. Was Tom Segura's new stand up special, Teacher. That one was a was a funny listen. And Dave Chappelle's I forgot the name of it, but his new special too was pretty good.
Okay, very cool. I don't think I've listened to either one.
Well, Teacher came out, I think Christmas Eve or after Christmas Eve or the day after Christmas. I don't remember exactly. It
Yeah,
was one of those.
literally a couple days ago. I got
Yeah.
you.
So,
Yeah.
but that one was a fun listen. And then
Okay.
the Chappelle special was good too. And then it's funny because he also mentioned stuff from Diddy.
Nice.
Mm.
But remember the difference was that like he was just saying like listen, because when Dave got attacked by that, remember when Dave got attacked by that fan or whatever, that dude.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Diddy was actually the one that tackled the the guy that attacked him.
Nice.
So Chappelle was just like, like like even though people have a certain opinion on him or whatever, like my opinion of him is that he looked out for me. So that's what I'm gonna, like that's what I'm like for me. When
That's
you
fair.
mentioned Diddy to
Yeah.
me, that's what it is. Like, all right,
That's what he sees. That's what he sees
yeah,
at first. And so,
Yeah.
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. No, it's fair. It happens. It happens. Just like a lot of people feel the same way a lot of people feel about Vince.
Yeah. Pretty much.
he's a shitbag, but people still love him.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think that pretty much wraps up our best of 2025.
There was a lot of shit to cover.
Yeah, there was,
Eh,
and we covered it at a decent time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I will also say this, like, just talking with you guys kind of brought like, like, oh yeah, that's right. I like this too. I like that too. Like,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
I'm glad we had this talk,
yeah.
Hmm.
That's the
even though,
point of these
even though,
things.
yeah, I know, but even with that, it's just sometimes, you look at stuff and you're just like, I guess maybe like, especially certain things that come earlier in the year that you kind of forget about for a second. And it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, no, that counts.
Yeah, it definitely counts, especially
Yeah.
like for me specifically, like if it says it came out like December of last year into now, dude, it's part of the next year because nobody really watches it when it actually first comes out. So
Unless you really
especially
have the
like Creature
time for
Commander
it.
that you were talking about,
Yeah, but
right?
still, like, but like I said, like, going back to it since you mentioned it, that it was a good start to the new DC Studios, like, to see
Yeah.
how, what are we gonna get? And it makes you look
Mm-hmm.
forward to Supergirl,
Yep. Which looks
right?
pretty dope so far. Yeah.
Also, the other thing I think it is coming out next year, Lanterns as well, right?
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah. So, there's a lot to look forward to for next year. And I guess if anything, maybe the next podcast could be like the anticipation of what we what we're looking
It's not
forward
a bad
to.
idea. It's not a
Yeah.
bad idea.
Not a
So
bad idea at all.
yeah, so I guess maybe that'll be the next episode.
Yeah, we could do that. Definitely.
Stay tuned, folks. I'm just saying.
Be ready. Be ready. Um, yeah, I think we're pretty much done with this. You got anything else to add, you guys?
Nope.
No, I think
Okay.
I covered everything on my side.
Okay, I think I covered everything too. So, thank you guys for listening. Greatly appreciate the fuck out of you guys. You guys really made this year pretty friggin' fantastic for us.
Mhm.
Thank you very much, like always. Make sure you check out all our stuffs over at InnerCityGeeks.net. Of course, we got a whole bunch of shit sometimes. I love that I still use that phrase.
Mhm.
But we have that stuff there. We also got a lot of Mario. Mario puts up a bunch of shit up there every single week. Comic
Yeah,
Book
he
The,
World,
does.
the,
Mega
wor- the
Time, and Anime
workhorse to
World.
the workhorse of the group.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, all of his stuff is over there too. Make sure you go check all that stuff out. Because it's quality stuff, man. It's good shit.
And I
Especially
also want to just give a shout out to you and him doing the Horror City Geek stuff. So, shout out to that
yeah,
too.
man. Yeah, man. That's gonna be a monthly thing. We're gonna do that every single month.
Nice.
Because of course there's a lot of horror shit coming out. So every
Mhm.
month there may be a horror theme every single month. So like pretty sure for Valentine's Day we'll do like for February. That'll be a Valentine's episode. For
Slay them with love.
Easter we'll probably do a Easter episode or whatever,
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll find things that are through the seasons or through the month or whatever is out there.
Mhm.
Or we'll figure out, a theme for the episodes. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm excited for that. Yeah, so make sure you check out all the stuff out over there. Bright Jay's got stuff over there. We still got stuff there.
Still do.
Yes. And where can we find each other? Oh, wait. Before
Yeah,
get
you
there.
skipped a
Where can we find? I
whole
know I
bunch
skipped
of
everything. I
stuff.
skipped the whole fucking thing.
This is how you know,
You can
like,
find the show. Yeah. It's kind of late. You can find the show on Amazon, on
Audible.
Audible, yes, which is Amazon too. Fucking weird that they put them
Uh-huh.
together separately or whatever. You can find us on Pandora. You can find us on iHeartRadio, on motherfucking Spotify, and on Tikas TV. Make sure you check us out over there too. It's a pretty cool fucking place. Um, we can find other creators similar to us, not just like us,
I
but
know.
similar creators.
Yeah. And really cool people too. Gotta
Yeah,
say, the ones that we met,
yeah. I
fun
didn't meet
time.
them,
That
but
party was fun.
yeah,
No, you were there in
Don't.
spirit.
yeah.
Speaking of spirits, it was good drinks too.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
It's
That's always fun.
real quick. I know we spoke about this the last time, but like what I thought was great was how we did, the truth or dare thing, but like the dare was just shots, and then just ended up becoming shots.
Truth or
Like
shots?
it's like, yeah, but it like became, instead of just do a shot, with the replacement of the dare, it's like we're just like, hey, there's more rum. Let's just have some.
Nice.
Yeah, good times.
And nobody ever wants to say any truth.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course not.
You can't handle the truth.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can find the show, of course, on the socials, on Instagram, InnerCityGeeks, Twitter, InnerCityGeeks,
Facey space.
and the Facey Space. Who uses the Facey Space anymore anyway? So
Technically, you use the Facey space just to keep in touch with like family and old friends.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that is a thing. Yeah. So
You're like, oh, they
facyspace.com
talk
slash
politics
InnerCityGeeks.
again. Okay.
Yeah, going away now. Going away.
Yeah, and then that's when you go like, I guess I'm keeping away for another couple of months.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Yeah, so find us all over there. Where can we find you guys and yours? Brian, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me sitting here just tired but hungry, so I think I'm gonna eat before I go to sleep.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. hmm
Gain those pounds,
Uh,
motherfucker.
uh, carbo loading.
Yeah.
You can find me, or carbo napping. Um,
Hibernation.
you could find me on all the socials too. Twitter when I'm not banned for speaking the truth. You can find me out. Check me out on Instagram, Bright2J Presents. Check me out, Blue Sky, Threads, all that other shit. Where can we find you, Alex?
You can find me on Twitter at Deny DINYED and on Instagram at Deny DIN.Y.ED. Where can we find you, Steve?
You guys can find me everywhere at Mr. Jekyll, MISTERJACKAL. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for listening.
Providing he has active internet.
Well, for some reason, I don't know what the fuck happened today.
It goes
like,
back.
fuck
I'm
you.
telling you, dude. Fucking Skynet.
I guess it's the fact that we were talking about the artificial stuff that it was like, no, fuck you.
That's
Because that's exactly what happened. As soon as I spoke about companion, it was like, no, bye.
No.
The Kembe. No, not today.
Right, exactly. They're like, not in my house, bitch.
Or better. It's Florida, man.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too.
Mention the shows.
Yeah. It makes sense. It tracks. So yeah, again, thank you guys for listening. We greatly appreciate you giving us just a little bit of time, even if it's just an hour and a half of your time. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
It. Yes, thank you
For
much.
real.
And all the best for 2026.
Yeah.
So, don't be a dick, but always remember that the geeks shall inherit the earth.